Good afternoon. My name is Magdalena Spalinska. I'm spokesperson to Registry and Chambers, and I welcome you to our ICTY press briefing. On Friday, the 30th of January, the Appeals Chamber will render its judgment in the Popovic and others case at 10 a.m. in Courtroom 1. The case involves 5 high-ranking Bosnian Serb military officials convicted in June 2010 of a range of crimes committed in 1995 after the fall of the enclaves of Srebrenica and Žepa in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Trial chamber sentences for the appellants ranged from life to 13 years of imprisonment. Among other crimes, Vujadin Popovic and Ljubiša Beara were found guilty of genocide and Drago Nikolic of aiding and abetting genocide. I'll turn now to the developments in the tribunal's ongoing cases. In the Prlić and others case, the prosecution filed last Wednesday the public redacted version of its appeal brief. They presented 4 grounds of appeal against the accused and are seeking new convictions. The prosecution also proposed an increase in the sentences for each of the appellants, Prlić, Stojić, Praljak and Petković, to 40 years of imprisonment. All parties filed their appeals briefs confidentially on the 12th of January 2015. Now, last week, in the Goran Hadžić case, a public redacted version of the trial chamber's 16th January decision on the prosecution motion for a medical examination of Hadžić was filed. The chamber granted the prosecution request in part and ordered the registry to appoint 2 medical experts to provide reports on the accused's health by the 13th of February. Hearings in the case are currently cancelled until the 9th of February. Moving on to this week in the courtrooms, in the case of Ratko Mladić, the chamber is currently hearing the testimony of Branko Predojević, former Republika Srpska army officer in the area of Sanski Most. He is 112th defense witness in court so far. The defense announced in court yesterday that it will not call 30 of its planned witnesses. This change would bring the total of defense witnesses in the Mladić case to testify to around 300. This afternoon, a status conference will be held in the Radovan Karadzic case at 1 p.m. in courtroom 3, and finally in the Zdravko Tolimir case, a status conference will be held on the 11th of February at 3 p.m. in courtroom 1. Thank you very much. This concludes our briefing for today, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time.